are really gonna watch this.
They ain't got nothing else to do.
Right?
Word.
I ain't going on social media talking shit about TDS Radio. I know that much.
My man, Coach Block.
What's up, cuz? How we living?
You're rocking with TDS Radio.
Get it, Kim. All right. She got a vision, and she want us to execute this vision.
Ooh, man. That's what TDS is about today.
Ken and Kim are the two dopest siblings that I know.
All right, man. You ready?
Am I ready? Are they ready?
Nigga.
All right.
That's how we starting.
Hey.
How's it going?
Everybody all right? Sup. Hi. It's TDS Radio, our voice, our culture. I'm your man, Coach Block.
And it's your girl So Bad. We are back, peoples. Yeah.
We are back. How was your Monday and Tuesday?
Today is Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Not too bad. Not too bad. Had a good weekend. Really good weekend, as a matter of fact. I actually went outside.
You did?
Yeah. Got a little tan. I don't know if you can notice. Oh. Whatever. But went to an event on Saturday to help out a friend of ours, Simone, because she does Sew and Glow candles. If you guys haven't heard, make sure you check out her candles. She's really dope. They're all 100% hand poured, coconut wax, and just they smell delicious. And she has an array of scents based on millennial sentences and phrases and things like that. But anyway, she had an event at a place called Pour Works, and just went to go support or whatever have you. And it's so funny how awkward we are as a people now that we're slowly getting back outside, because it felt very much middle school, where it's like the guys are on one side, the girls are on the other, and then you can see the girls talking about the guys and the guys talking about the girls. Yeah, that was a whole thing. Like, there was a group of guys, nice looking guys at that, like really nice looking guys, just in a corner to themselves, rapping and singing and stuff like that. But there were a lot of, very attractive women in there, including myself. Hey. And like, there wasn't much conversation being had. It's like, at least you can, kind of talk to each other, see how you doing. But it was so awkward. It was very much reminiscent of like the middle school dances where one sex is on one side and one sex is on the other.
Lame.
Yeah. I mean, I went over and started talking to some of them, and even the DJ, because he was actually pretty dope. So maybe we can use him at some point. But it was strange, because I'm like, you can clearly see that you're interested. So why not just come over and say something? Just start with hello.
Fear of rejection. I'm just gonna today is cut the bullshit Tuesday. Fear, rejection, and lame.
Get over it.
It is. It's fear of rejection and lame. And nobody wants to be the first one to have to walk back with the face. So
it don't bother me none. If you ain't interested, we just keep it right on moving. But I did meet a young guy, Jazz. No. Well, there was a guy that asked for my number, but he was young. I'm like, no. But anyway,
appreciate you liking the gray, cuz. I wasn't wearing this for a while because this was tight. But now that I lost weight, I'm like, okay. I remember why I bought it. Have you ever bought clothes?
Can I finish my thought?
Oh, sorry.
Before you go on a rant.
It was was a general question. Like, you buy clothes of the same brand, but certain ones don't fit right. Yes. And it's like, it's the same brand as this one, but for whatever reason, this one was cut a little snug.
Is it because of the fabric?
It's
what is it, velvet?
No, it's the stuff the Nike stuff, dry fit. I don't sweat through these shirts at all. Yeah, but this one was always Winnie the Pooh-ish, so I chose not to wear it. But now since I'm losing weight, like I'm on the movie Thinner, I'm like, well, might as well put it on. As soon as I put it on, hey, that looks nice. Took a while.
Shut up.
Thanks. Go ahead.
Anyway, I met a young brother over at the event who actually has an app called Where To. And I'm going to see if we can get him on the show, but he actually has it to where you can determine how busy a location is before you actually go out. I'm guessing this was built for introverts, because I'm like, why would you need to know any of this information? But I guess in case of like your wait time, things like that.
So he stole it from Google.
I guess if that's what you want
to say. Because Google has
say.
peak times, and it shows you whenever, the peak time of businesses. Smart man.
Hey, I mean, so that's his whole thing. But we'll see if we can get him on the show to talk about it, because and he created his own beer.
Beer?
Mm-hmm.
Gross. I need us to start creating some alcohol.
Well, beer, people like beer, so
I mean, good for him.
Yeah, especially because he looks like us. Like,
good for him.
Keep doing a good job.
Keep creating beer.
Yes. You keep doing great things, because he could be a rapper.
You created a beer and you stole an app idea.
Nigga.
If it hits though, you're a genius. And I mean that. I'm not saying that to be mean. I promise you I'm not, because the thing about it is, why recreate the wheel? Take something that somebody's not really paying attention to that's already created and then claim it as your own.
Well, if we can get him on the show, maybe we can ask him those questions.
Yeah, because
what's the difference between what you and Google have?
Oh man, to his face.
Yeah, why not?
He was like,
you never know. He might be ready for that question.
He better be, if you stole Google's idea, because at the end of the day, when we Google something, it shows you what their peak times and stuff like that is. So it would be like, all right, so then tell me what's different with yours. Maybe I don't know. You know why? Because how does he have such data? Like, we would have to really ask those questions. Maybe he can get nerdy with us, because how would you have the data for every store unless you've actually done it or you've asked the questions to every store? So is the app based upon this geographical area, or did he tell you, or not? No,
we didn't get into all that.
Okay.
It was a very quick conversation. I told him, I was like, you know what? Well, let's see if we can get you on the show so we can talk about it.
Nigga tried to talk to you using Google. So see, I created this app, and with this app, you can see peak times of when people are really, really busy. Google. 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 See, that's me.
Please don't embarrass me if we bring him on the show.
Then I got this beer, right? Okay. You created it? Yeah. How? So it's at the store, right? And the can, I poured it out the can and put it in another can and then latched that can. Now that's me.
If it hits, this is one of the reasons why we're not doing well, because we're not thinking how other people are thinking.
Just take the idea that's already out there and recreate it.
Copy genius.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Google.
But we'll see if we can get him on the show so we can get all of your questions answered. Brandon.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get.
But hopefully Brandon's doing well. I'm saying that to joke, because hell, others create and steal ideas all the time.
How many versions of bread do you have? You have a whole entire aisle and everything else.
Correct.
You pick what applies to you or what you enjoy.
Yeah, man. Hopefully we can, talk to him and see how it works.
So we'll see. We will see how that goes. But yeah, then got some more beach time. So it was a good weekend. Yeah.
You were at the beach, man?
Yeah, I went right back this past Sunday.
Day trip, or you stayed?
No. Just went down, came right back. Yeah.
Did the homie stay with you, or she left too?
Simone? Oh no, I went with Kia.
Oh, y'all went together. Okay.
Yeah. So how was your weekend, my job?
Yeah, how was your weekend, my job? Yeah, I mean, my
what
job.
was I trying to say?
I don't know.
Jai?
I don't know. Weekend. My weekend went pretty quick, and it was a lot of yard this week. I was dad this weekend, so she did some fun things, and it's fun to see her have fun You know what I'm saying? Like whenever I'm not the old angry man, why are you doing baby things, baby?
Grumbly grew.
Yeah, so she got a chance to joke with dad and see dad is not angry. She also got her ears pierced this weekend.
Oh, how did she do?
Handle like a soldier, just say, that pinch, that hurt. But she didn't make a big deal or big fuss about it. But, you know, I do have a Yara story. So yesterday I go pick her up. And I'm coming with the happy pickup dad face. And one of the little teachers that know Yara is looking at me like,
no.
I said, uh-oh, not the happy pickup dad face. Now I got to be angry, responsible dad, right? So she comes behind me, Daddy. I said, no, what did you do? And then she goes, get ready to cry. I'm like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. So the teacher goes, you want me to tell Daddy what you did? Or do you want me to wait in the morning and tell Mommy? I'm thinking like, nigga, that's not an option.
Right.
I'm standing right here.
Exactly.
You're going to tell me what I said, no. What did she do? She told the teacher what she wasn't going to do. Oh, Lord. Well, what wasn't she going to do? I was going to
say, how was it phrased?
What wasn't she going to do? So she goes, Dad, Dad, we was cleaning up and there was a mess and it wasn't mine. And the teacher said to clean it up. And I said, I'm not cleaning that up.
I don't see what the problem is.
I said, no, I'm in a tough space because if it wasn't my mess, I'm not cleaning that shit up either. But I have to be a parent because they teach community in their school. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, even if it's not yours, you know, you clean it up and then you tell, however, community.
I guess.
I said, oh, man. I said, well, here's what you're going to do. You're going to apologize to her and then no tablet when you get home. I'm thinking I'm laying the law down. No tablet when you get home. So you're going to go to this teacher. You're going to apologize to the teacher. And it was a substitute. So now I got one of those kids. So it was a substitute. Hug the teacher. Boom. We go home.
I'm like, man, you could have let that slide. Chill.
This kid knows that my punishment means nothing because she's in the back seat like, so Daddy, I'm thinking, wait, no, not so Daddy. We're not having a conversation. You're in trouble right now because you told somebody what you wasn't going to do. And there's no tablet for you tonight. So we get in the house and Chiquita opens the door and I give Chiquita the same face that the teacher gave me. So she goes, oh, we're in trouble. I said, yeah, we are in trouble. So then I said, tell Mom what you did. She goes, when she don't want to tell the story. I said, tell her or Dad's gonna get upset. So, okay, I didn't clean up the mess and da-da-da-da-da. And so then Chiquita looks at her and goes, I wouldn't have did it either. I said, now see, we're talking and teaching community.
Fuck that shit.
Community. I said, and so because I said, you want to, little Keita, don't call her. She don't like when you call little Keita. Don't call me little Keita. I'm not little Keita. I'm Yara. I said, well, little Keita and big Keita, since y'all don't want to follow no rules, bottom line is the rule is ain't no tablet tonight. Now here's how out of touch Dad is. So both of them looked at me like, okay. Oh, and y'all gonna look at me like, what? She don't even play with the tablet during the week.
Ooh. Do better, nigga.
No wonder she wasn't fazed by my punishment. And she's in the room watching TV like, this nigga don't know nothing about what goes on in this house.
Whatever.
So that was my Monday.
That baby would not have gotten in trouble for that. I'd be like, okay.
They're teaching community. So everybody cleans up everything.
No, what it sounds like is y'all aren't teaching accountability, and I don't like that.
That's not how this place works.
Because fuck that.
No, you gotta clean up.
I didn't make that mess. I'm not cleaning it up. Whoever made the mess needs to clean it up. So then now you're going to have people just walking around making messes and be like, oh, we're a community. Somebody else can clean it up. Fuck
well,
that.
They look at her as a leader. Like, so she's like the leader of the classroom.
Even more of a reason to pinpoint who did it and say, I need you to
Nah,
go
that's
and
a
clean
snitch. Now just pick up what you need to pick up and let's keep it moving.
that. No, I am team Yor. I would have looked at that substitute like, whatever, girl. You ain't gonna be here tomorrow anyway. So
But she might be. So like at the end of the day, pick the shit up. Like, so that's why I got it. I pick it up. But you know, talking to her mother who's rebellious and don't listen. And she's definitely one of those ones where over how you specter the minds. Definitely one of those how you specter the minds.
he said, no, what if the mess that was made was by a white child?
So here's another thing that we have to know. Here on TDS, we are now extremely multicultural. And I'm gonna tell you why. The school that I teach at, we have been discovered to the point where now they have told other people to watch it.
What?
So the coaching rant that I went on is now through our athletic department.
Oh,
Which is they were rooting me on. Yeah, Block, we support you. But it was like, didn't know you guys were watching like this, because the basketball coach told another coach to watch it. And
are you cool with the basketball coach?
Yeah, basketball coach, super cool. And then the other coach was one of the former coaches on the coaching staff that got fired. And then he was like, yeah, man, I everything you said, and I learned more about you, man, from the Enlow stuff, man. You know, I feel you. That's what's up. I'm glad you did that. And I'm like,
well, niggas, keep watching and sharing, because we need likes and follows.
yeah. Well, they watched the replay. And I'm like, well, the one watched it live and he showed the other one and he watched the replay. I'm like, I didn't know y'all were watching because y'all names didn't pop up, but clearly y'all watching, and that's okay. Because this channel, I lets it loose about some things. And so, yeah, but if it was left, but I don't care. See, to me, I believe in their communal thing that they do. Like, they take care of that they got like goats and farm animals and shit. And so they just teach community. And Yara is a leader. They look up to her, which is, in my opinion, I'm like, don't do that to her, because then now she start telling people. She had the whole class not talking to one of the kids.
I remember you told me that.
Now I had to fix that. Like, don't talk to, I forgot, in Landon or something, I don't know. And so the class wasn't talking to the kid. And then she got in trouble because she created a coup of kids that wasn't dealing with the other kid.
Now, see, that I can see getting in trouble for. Because don't be a bully.
And see, I got on, that was great leadership skills. All right. Now that was me. We don't like you. Right, us? Yeah. Oh, then good.
But I'm supposed to clean up somebody else's shit? Fuck that.
I'm sure it was toys.
I don't care what it was. I don't care if it was a paper straw. I didn't do it. You cleaned it up.
And yeah, keep watching, keep support. But our numbers don't ever match what's really going on. So anyway, today for birthdays, unless you got more for your intro, I don't have more for my intro.
No, that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it. We have a lot of birthdays over the weekend. For me, how about yourself?
How about
you? I mean, birthday you am.
I have a couple.
I got a lot.
Let's see.
What is today? The 24th?
No, the 25th, right?
Yeah. So I got a lot.
Okay, let me go back. Hold on. Okay. So I have our cousin, Henry Finch. I have TJ Pierce, who is a former coworker of mine. And then I have Karen Daniels, who is also a former coworker of mine. I also have Janet Bell, who is family. And then yesterday was Letissa, really sweet. That's my homegirl. And then today, Maddie, who is our AU family and also a part of the Beautiful Project. We actually spoke about her on Friday. So happy birthday to you. Oh, I didn't know she was only 32 years old. Oh, the baby.
Okay. I have Jeremy Pittman Sr. I have Denzel Brown, Mara Homa, William Hunt, Azare Waterman, Paula Conway, Lester Holmes, Neek Faison. Yeah. I never knew your last name. Barry Wallace, Lillian Johnson, Ben Mitchell, Michelle Parker Thomas, David Edwards, our friend of the show and my homie who has Sprout and Spice.
Oh,
Brittany Turner was the 24th. Gabe, his birthday was on the 24th.
Gabe?
Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday, Gabe.
Ava Nickens, she played with my mom on the Pittsburgh Passion. Martillus Aurelius, that's really his real name. Nakia Glover. And then today we have Lori Ann, who was my supervisor at Fidelity Mortgage. One day, maybe I should get her to tell some of those Fidelity stories so y'all can see that I wasn't lying, because she knows them, because she was my supervisor. Then one of the homies, female Lacey, so Lacey Cope. And then one of my homeboys, Daryl Turner, is turning 45. So I got, a bunch of birthdays. Excuse me for yawning. I was trying to hold it in, but I couldn't. Birthday song.
Y'all ready? Happy birthday to you. Hey. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Well, you look good. You look good. You look fine. You look fine. We hope you have a good time. Happy birthday to you. Hey, happy birthday to you.
And as the saying goes, continue to live your life in a way that makes every day worth celebrating. From Sibs.
Yeah.
So next we have them little days be hitting us, huh?
Yeah, it does.
What were you about to say?
I said I got some color.
So next we have
I'm excited. Giving peanut butter over here.
we have celebrity news.
Hater.
I'm already brown from the sun.
You're kind of red.
Look at this skinny ass arm though. If we don't get this fixed, this looks, look at that. What? The rusty knuckles?
I think I got some.
It's cool. This is the crazy part. Wow. See how bright that is? Keep that shirt down. But anyway, we have some fabulous foolishness. Ooh, fabulous.
That's a mouthful. Fabulous foolishness. We have our entertainment news coming up right now.
So who do we have up first?
All right, let's try to get some energy here, starting with our good friend Kendrick Lamar, because we have all decided that we are allies with the homie. Now, just less than 24 hours ago, he was spotted still in Compton, where a gang of people literally just were flushing out, showing their support, still on a high from his concert on Juneteenth, the Pop Out and Friends. If you haven't seen it, you can still see it on YouTube. But people literally just flock to the streets while he's just walking around like, it's no big deal. Like he didn't just demolish a man's career.
It's Kendrick.
Burgers with DJ Mustard, But then you can see the kids. So, as you can see, while everyone was out, super happy, excited to see Kendrick, he is actually filming the video for Not Like Us. So that should be dropping super soon. So not only is he keeping his foot on Drake's neck, he is continuing to apply pressure because the video is coming soon. And I'm pretty sure, as you said, with football season, everything coming up, we have not heard the last of this song. And it's also possibly on track for Grammy nomination.
I'm locked in. So step this way, step this way, step this way. I'm here for all of it. Because who we're not seeing is Drake.
Yeah. Speaking of, there was a video this past weekend that went viral of Drake allegedly dancing and singing to the Not Like Us song,
which is a Drake thing to do.
Well, but there is some issue there. Some people believe that was not actually him, and that it possibly could have been AI. So they're questioning the authenticity of the actual video. So
I think his behavior would allow him to do such a foolish thing.
I mean, when I saw the video, I wasn't surprised at all because I'm like you said, that sounds like a Drake thing.
Mm-hmm. It's a Drake thing to do. You be like, that figure. That's one of them ones. Cornball.
I mean, all you can do is admit defeat at this point, So, needless to say, like I said, Not Like Us video will be coming soon. So I'm interested in seeing that. While we're also talking about concerts, music, and things like that, Justin Timberlake decided to finally speak his piece about his recent arrest that happened. Just kind of giving a one-on-one and letting the entire crowd know where he was coming from. And this is what he had to say.
Been together through ups and downs and lefts and rights. And it's been a tough week. But you're here, and I'm here, and nothing can change this moment right now. I know sometimes I'm hard to love, but you keep on loving me, and I love you right back.
Lock his ass up.
I was going to say, the older I get, the more I'm starting not to like Justin Timberlake.
Ass up.
This is the equivalent to white tears because, Justin, you got arrested for what you decided to do, which was drink and drive. You willingly decided to get behind the wheel, and now you have the consequences to your actions, and you want to sit here and have a "oh, woe is me" moment, but then also, "oh, I love y'all. I know I'm hard to love." We're not doing that. We're not doing that, Justin, because when you were asked about the whole incident with Janet and Brittany, and if you had any sort of remorse for what you did, you said, "I owe no one an apology. I'm not apologizing for nothing." Now look at how karma came back and bit your ass.
Lock his ass up. I told you I was waiting for his ass to get got.
I heard that the officer that arrested him was fresh from the academy, like 22, and didn't know him. Call him grandpa. Yeah, a 22-year-old wouldn't know who Justin Timberlake is. Like, come on. You're not going to get the same celebrity treatment that you would from somebody who grew up listening to your music or someone who didn't care.
His ass
up. So, yeah, needless to say, he is trying. I really think that he is trying his hardest to get a different light shine on him so he's not seen as quite a douchebag. So it's like, let me show my gentle side, my loving side. No, he is, without a doubt. He is, because only a douchebag would do something like this. Like, you wouldn't even address it or just make a joke of it and keep it moving. Like, dude, go sit down somewhere. Anyway, speaking of sitting down somewhere, this is what Ludacris decided not to do. His concert was allegedly canceled in Milwaukee due to weather, but he decided to do a pop-up, and this is what happened.
You know what it is? Free concert. Free concert. Let's go. Free concert. What's up? Hey, woo! Get out the way! Get out the way!
So he said he was not leaving the city until he got in touch with the people. But my question is, do we think that was whack? Or was it something where it's like, that's commendable?
It's ludicrous.
What does that mean?
Ludacris, while talented, has not eclipsed like top tier for a lot of people. Mm-hmm. He's in that mid-range MC. This is what a mid-range MC would do. Now, I can't say it's commendable because who was there?
Well, more people came out in the second.
Oh, man. Nah.
more people came out in the second video. So, I don't know where he went. It looked like he went to Transfer Food Hall.
That's what I'm saying. Like he was at like a food hall or something. Like, yeah, with a speaker box and a microphone. I wouldn't have did that.
Just would have let it go.
I don't know if I would have let it go, but I wouldn't have made it like, yeah, I'm of the people. So I'm going to go in this random spot with security and some other people and sing move, get out the way. I don't think it moved anybody. Like, I mean, the people there probably were happy to see him. So we're not going to say that. And I'm sure people had a good time. In all intents and purposes, is it harmless? Yes. Is it a good time? Could be.
Yeah.
But you didn't have to have somebody film you like as if we were like, oh, this is the K-Dot experience. Yeah, nah, it's not that.
It wasn't.
You are the dude from Fast and the Furious.
Moving on.
He is. Kids know him more for his Fast and the Furious than they do for his music.
I have never seen not one movie.
A Fast and the Furious?
Not one.
I mean, I watched the first two when dude was alive. Then once dude died, I was like, oh, that's it. But because once they started shooting people in the moon and all that, y'all just trying to keep Vin Diesel and Tyrese relevant, aren't you? Because everybody else got their own thing going on.
Right.
But that concert, it was something fun. It's ludicrous. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm saying this is ludicrous. This is what he would do, right?
Mm-hmm.
But for everybody else, it's like, Ludacris comes in, you at the food hall, and Ludacris comes in. Are you going to jump up or are you going to be like, oh, that's Ludacris?
I would jump up. It's Ludacris. It's Luda. Like, oh my God.
Nah.
I mean, I know you wouldn't. You'd be like, oh, there
goes Ludacris.
Right. And I'm like, what?
And then I'd be like, man, tell him to turn that shit down.
Oh,
we ain't come in here to hear that. I didn't come in here to hear that.
So,
I don't want to hear these old ass Luda hits. Would you pay for a Ludacris concert?
Nah.
All right, then. See, that's my point. So I'm looking at this like, you came in here with this right now.
I mean, anybody would be hype over free. Like, hell yeah. Especially, how low would you go? How low can you go? But to go to an actual Ludacris concert, nah.
If I was sitting with you and you got up, I'd be like, see, this is, unless you're talking TDS, don't do that.
People are allowed to have fun and
you
enjoy.
Are, but we're having fun with Ludacris in a boombox.
It's Ludacris. Now I can 100% see your reaction if I did that for the person that we're getting ready to talk about. But it's Luda. Luda's fun. It's Ludacris.
I'm not hating on Luda. You know what? I don't want to hate on Luda. Good job, Luda, for the people. I just wouldn't have been as excited. I'm like, oh, that's Ludacris. Oh, it is. I'm getting up.
You know what? Miss Gautamaz, that's my girl. She said, with my French fries and all, going lyric for lyric with Luda. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And, okay, look, it was free. I get it, y'all. So here's what y'all got to understand. There's not too many stars that are going to get me out my seat.
No.
Like, and Luda definitely would not be a starter. I'd be like, I'm going to get up. Only because at a certain point in age, I'm 43 years old. And if let somebody be like, look at this big nigga feeling Ludacris. And I'm over, move.
Hey, get out the way.
That time has passed for me. So I would just be like, that's what's up. That's pretty dope. You know what I mean? Like, if at the most, when it was over, maybe try to get a picture. And I don't even think I would do that. It would just be more so like, let everybody else have some fun and entertain. And then you come back like, man, yo, that was Ludacris. No, your behavior is Ludacris.
Whatever,
sit your
nigga.
ass down.
I'm going to enjoy myself because it's free.
All right, that sounds cool to me, but I don't know. How do y'all feel? So we got some people have already said it. I know me. I'm not chasing And especially because Luda's little. Now here I go, big dude, like Luda, nigga. If you don't go sit your big ass down,
But you can vibe with them
and let the kids.
Hey.
Now, what I would like to see, like the younger people and kids having a good time with them, cool. But
that's not their era.
After a certain point in time, it's like, all right, Luda, we just gonna sit here and you do what you do because you came into a food hall. It's crazy.
No, what is crazy?
Big dudes can be fans. I agree, but our movements, we got to be like, now, why are you moving like that? You too damn big. Just like we talked about Rihanna. I said, what do I look like listening to Rihanna in the car? As we were driving back home, Rihanna came on the radio station and I asked, doesn't this feel weird? And she said, yeah, this definitely doesn't fit. Right. It doesn't fit. There's certain things.
Well, it was the hard song. I'm so hard.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now imagine me leaning like.
So hard.
That's corny as hell. Same thing for Luda. Me, we all sitting down eating. I'm like, that's ludicrous. Let me get up and go. Move, bitch.
Hey.
Get out the way.
What?
That song came out when I was in college. Like,
well, that's what I'm saying. It was our time. So it's a little bit of nostalgia,
I'd have been like, yo, that's dope. That's Luda. Keep eating my pizza. Everybody else enjoy themselves. But, come on. If somebody, yo, let's go. No. What do I look like cheering for Luda?
You know what? I'll just leave you.
And I would expect to be
whatever.
left. And you know what's funny? Like things like that, I would expect to be left because I wouldn't expect somebody, but you coming?
Mm-mm.
Do you know me? Like,
Mm-mm.
I'm not coming up there. Now, if it was Jill Scott, I'd have screamed like a chick and ran and tried to hug on them boobies as much as I could possibly get before the security hits me in the back of the head.
Right. Like nigga.
I'm talking about food.
She looks like she smells good. Mm-hmm.
She looks soft.
Mm-hmm.
Great landing spot for my head. Security. Pop.
Right, like nigga.
I'll gladly take that strike to the back of the head. Gladly. Be home, world star knocked out.
Man, how are we supposed to get you home?
Just leave them. Just leave me there. And when I wake up, like I got to feel the Charmin. Ludicrous. Nigga.
Which is understandable. I would not expect you to go hard for Luda. I would not expect that in the least bit.
Who likes to listen to Beyonce? I don't listen to Beyonce in the car. Certain songs. Certain songs.
Wait, what songs?
The one where she be telling chicks to pap they weave.
Oh, get me by
that beat goes crazy.
Hey,
I love it.
Hey,
then the one where she stole Isaac Hayes' song, I think it's called You Lied or something like that. She speaks about
6 Inch Heels?
No, You Lied. That's the name of the song, I think. It's called You Lied. Is it? It's all right now. Go ahead. I got it. Say
the Walk On song.
She uses Isaac Hayes' background for it.
But what song from him?
Hold on. It is. I think it's 6 Inch. I think.
Yeah, 6 Inch Heels.
What does that mean?
6 Inch Heels.
Not it. Nope. Not it.
Walked in the club.
Wrong. No. Hold on. I'm gonna find it.
Isaac Hayes?
Yeah, the song is called Resentment. Yes.
Oh, that's actually Jasmine Sullivan. She wrote that song.
Okay, but the beat behind that, that goes to the Shaft record, and it's only an instrumental. There are no words to that song in its original writing. It's just like a interlude on the Shaft album.
For real?
Yeah. There's no words to it. I'll show you when we get in the car.
Yeah.
There's no words to it.
I'm like, I've never heard of that. Now, I've heard the 6 Inch Heels one.
Yeah.
But Resentment, no.
Now, I only like that because of that. There's a couple Beyonce gems that I'll listen to. I don't completely hate Beyonce, to the contrary of what some people think. I don't completely hate her.
No, he hates Megan Thee Stallion.
Now, that song will get you put on the street. You get the aux cord and be like, let me listen to that. Nah, I'm cool. We ain't doing that.
So
she showed up on my damn Fire Stick. I was pissed. I don't even know what the commercial is. She was like, cause it's what if I wasn't Megan Thee Stallion? I said,
yes. For Amazon Prime, get your checks.
I'm like, man, wasn't you just crying about that bullshit?
Love me some, and she is constantly winning. You keep winning, sis.
I just don't like her. That's all. I like her off of. I like what she does off of camera and what she does like community wise. So I had to research like, does she really do? And she does. She helps a lot of people, a lot of people. And I like the fact that it's not always publicized because she has like, she's sending young girls to school and stuff like that. So I love that. I just don't like Megan Thee Stallion, the actor. But that's okay. We've talked about that before. Just like I don't like this next guy because he's terrible.
So everyone's, I don't know what we want to call him. I don't know. It's Bow Wow. He decided to drop a freestyle for whom? I don't know. But here it is. Y'all take a listen.
Looking back at it, I really got it made. BET play my movies, that mean I'm getting paid. I'm pushing 28, turning 29. They say I'm a GOAT, but I'm still in my prime. Rolling this blunt while I think of shit. I'm still torn off my old hits. They can't get enough of my old shit. My shit's classic and it don't age quick. I kiss Tyra Banks on my own show. To show y'all hoes how far my game go. The shit these new rappers doing, I did twice. All that shit that you talking, you better tread light. Yeah, all before 30, I really mean that shit. Another plaque in the mail, hang my accomplishments. Not from the shop, but y'all lacking common sense. 20 years later and I still got it lit. Mention me when y'all having GOAT conversations. I'm top 5 whenever y'all niggas debating. Can give a fuck about your rap list.
It's enough of that. Let's go to what was important. Beyonce. So the song was called, it was by Curtis Mayfield, not Isaac Hayes. Curtis Mayfield.
Okay.
And
so anyway, back to Beyonce.
Beyonce. So
all that hooting and hollering.
Because the thing about Bow Wow is this, and it's really simple. You allow those reality shows to kill the MC.
This is true.
Bow Wow has never been whack as an MC, being just transparent. He was Little Snoop. That's the prodigy. So Bow Wow rapping is cool, but now you allow people.
So you thought that was okay?
Definitely.
Okay.
Because he wasn't saying anything that was a lie.
Besides his age.
He said before 30.
He said turning 29.
Ain't he?
No, he's 37.
No, like he was talking about the stuff that he did before.
Gotcha. I was about to say, nigga, like
nah, he was talking about the stuff that he was doing before that time, which he did. Like all those things he accomplished before that time. But you allowed us to see, what's his real name? Rashad?
Yeah, Shad.
Shad. We seen Shad. Shad's a lame. So then now when you rapping, it's like,
You don't think he can get that respect back?
Hell no.
Damn.
Nobody cares. You're Shad. Once you do Love and Hip Hop, your career is over as a rapper. It's over. It's over. Now everybody's going to try to try you because you went on there trying to be tough when you should have just been Shad.
And you're little. Yeah.
You are no different than Ray J to me. And Ray J is the corniest person. Ray J and Carlton are synonymous. It's just that Ray J is real.
Who do you think is worse? Ray J, Meek Mill? Ray J or Meek Mill?
Ray J.
Really?
Ray J is terrible. If Brandy wasn't famous, we wouldn't know you. We only know you as Brandy. Once again, we talk about this all the time.
Yeah, he was on Love and Hip Hop.
Only understanding your level of celebrity. Once Brandy goes away, we'll never talk about Ray J again.
No, because I forget about him a lot until he pops up. No, it was Growing Up Hip Hop. He wasn't on Love and Hip Hop.
Okay,
Yeah.
one of those. Whenever you do reality TV, it's over. For example, Brad is one of the dopest rappers. She was on that show. Once she started going to the other stuff, now you're just looking at her like, oh man, not you, Brad. And I love Brat. Don't get me wrong. I've always been a fan of the Brat. Always been a fan of the Brat. But now I'm just like, oh man, you once you do that, it's a wrap. I care about what you're talking about because your lyrics don't match the lifestyle that we see you living. So shut up. The Brat I love the Brat. I just wish she would stop dressing like a teenager from the 90s. Because that's crazy. Because she's like stuck. Like the last time I seen her, she still has her pregnancy weight, which is cool. That's understandable. I don't care about that. What I care about is your outfit. You still had a hoop jersey with the same hoop shorts, with the socks and the shoes. You need to be at the Ludacris concert.
Shut up.
That ATL shit. Or she's from Chicago, so I don't know what y'all got going on. Like, but I love the Brat though. I ain't gonna lie, I love the Brat. That style has not left her, and it's like, at some point, Brat, you
need to evolve.
Yeah, like we always want to see you look like the Brat.
Kind of like Queen Latifah, how she's evolved. You know,
well, when you are the oh man, I'm caught.
Here we go.
I gotta go with it now. When you are the spokesperson for Black lesbianism, what do you expect from the Queen? And Queen Latifah was always a crush. So when we finally got to the point,
Since when?
Because so when I was younger, her like in the hip hop with De La Soul and all that stuff, her and Moni Love, I thought I like crushed on them because of how they rap, because they was tough. They wasn't that other Oaktown 357 and all that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Like what? Oaktown 357. I thought
one more time.
Oaktown 357. You know that hammer quick dancing bullshit. When she came out with that, who you calling a bitch? I'm like, yo, she's dope. Like that's a crush. Like not a crush like I have on Jill Scott.
Yeah, it's like respect.
It's like yo, she's dope. Cause no, as Khadijah, now we looking at her like, wait a minute. You always got on pantsuits.
Shut up. But always had the finest men on in the living room.
But like her what are those the makeup that she wore?
CoverGirl?
Those commercials, she was beautiful. I don't care what nobody say. And then her hair was always on the one.
Always on point.
Like that's the Queen. And like I said, the Queen.
But I also feel like there's Queen Latifah and then there's Dana.
Who's that?
That's her real name, Dana Owens.
Nah, she's always the Queen.
Shut up.
That's the Queen.
She came out with an album saying Dana.
We don't respect that. You're the Queen. You are the Queen. Ain't nobody gonna be like Dana. Sorry. Just like LL Cool J will never be called Todd. You LL.
God, that was his name.
Yeah, you're LL. You'll never be called. You are 60 years old in LL. She's 61. Queen. It's the Queen. That is the Queen. Like Beyonce does the little R&B queen, but hip hop queen, Queen Latifah.
But she has her moments because you have, when she first started, and then sometimes she'll tap back into that. Like recently when she was at a Pride event with Janelle Monáe, she had the sweatsuit combo and, the motorcycle necklace and all of that. But she will dress up. And then she'll be flawless.
That's where who you calling a bitch? The Unity Gym. That's when things started to get questionable. Like, why you got that motorcycle outfit on? Because at first she started out with the shorts and walking down the thing. And I'm like, okay, Queen. You could tell she's like a hooper tomboy. Okay, Queen. The next scene, motorcycle jacket, chain. I'm like, I'm confused. Niggas like, well, we'll give her a pass. She's a tomboy from the hood. Then Set It Off came out and everybody was like,
but I love how people just accepted it and kept it moving. Where it was like,
because it's the Queen. Because you know why? What scandal has the Queen ever given us?
That's true.
She's
unproblematic.
She is squeaky clean. Who she loves
who does she beef
was
with?
her business. What rap wise or just in the I don't know. Nobody cared because who beefs with the Queen?
I forgot who it was.
That's a lame. Like so, you would be lame to beef with the Queen. No different than being lame to beef with LL Cool J. There are certain people, once again, that are just cemented. No matter how good of a rapper you are, because Cannabis was a better rapper
Yes.
than LL Cool J.
Mhm.
But LL Cool J is LL Cool J, nigga. Know your place in this rap game.
He said he's the greatest of all time.
Well, I mean, questionable, but he gets the respect of greatest of all time. No different than Queen gets the respect, because I forgot her name was Dana.
She was beefing with Foxy Brown. That's when she dropped that song Name Calling. Yeah.
And see how God don't like ugly. Y'all heard what Foxy Brown sound like since her hearing went out.
No, we're not. We're going to move on because we're not going to touch.
I'm just saying. See, there's certain things with certain people that you just be like, leave that shit alone. No. Next thing you know, now Foxy Brown.
Stop it. We're going to move on.
Her R's are W. Wong. Wong. What is Wong? Wong. Oh, you mean wrong? Oh, maybe you should have left Queen Latifah the fuck alone. That's not white. White?
Nigga,
white? I don't see no white people in here.
Leave it alone.
Oh, you mean right.
Leave it alone.
You probably should have left Queen Latifah alone. Now you out here talking like something off Animaniacs. You probably should have left the Queen alone. Now that's what you get. I'm just saying. And where is she at today? Nowhere.
Good question.
Yeah.
She was trending the other day for something.
Probably something crazy. Leave the Queen alone. You should have never did it. You ain't been right since. You now all your R's sound like W's.
She got better.
Yeah, she can hear a little bit better,
Yes.
but her speech is still messed up. Leave people the hell alone.
We are going to move on.
Because that's crazy. Suffering succotash ass. I'm telling you, man, the Queen was. There's certain celebrities where you be like, who hates Queen Latifah?
Right.
Who hates
It's Queen
LL
Latifah.
Cool J? Like,
she still gets standing ovations.
I understand rap beef, and even like in the rap beef game, what's my man from Boogie Down Productions? The one they called the rap god MC, with the dreads. KRS-One.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's not attractive.
Wow, that has nothing to do with your rapping ability.
Sorry.
It's a lot of ugly rappers.
Attractive.
That's another one. We're like, why are you beefing with KRS-One? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like considered like the scientist of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just certain people that etch themselves out. And then when the younger people start attacking these older people, then
Like when Drake was trying to come for Common?
Yeah, like Common is cemented in hip hop. Like, he is hip hop. This dude not too long ago broke out in a whole breakdancing session. He's like 90. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga was out there spinning and shit. You know, I'm like, he is hip hop. And then, you know, he did a cypher. People like Black Thought. You can't come for Black Thought.
I was about to say, that's one person nobody has ever come for.
Because you better not. This dude went on, what's the DJ dude that does all the little, not Sway, the other one. The people who I don't like, I don't remember their names.
Flex?
Yeah, he went on Flex and straight just rapped and sweat. All he did was just go bar for bar and just the sweat was just pouring. My man's mind was in overload. He just pouring sweat and didn't care.
And the fact
people who sweat and don't care, you have problems with. Like when you don't wipe your brow while you're doing something, think about it. If you started sweating right now, what's the first thing you want to do?
Oh yeah, I'd be like, what?
This nigga didn't do that. He just drip, 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 drip. I know that's in your eyes, but he just to the point where Funkmaster Flex just stopped and just looked at him like,
let him go.
He's going like, so all you could do is just like, damn, this nigga, he sweats in his eyes and keeps rapping.
And you know how much respect he has. The fact that no one has come for him for the simple fact that he is a part of Jimmy Fallon's show and they do some suspect shit.
Nobody better ever go at that man, young or old. Leave it alone. That's somebody I think even Jay-Z scared of. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Roots. Who would have a bad problem with the Roots?
You know, because they seem like very pleasant, peaceful people.
And they started a lot of people's career. They helped Beanie Siegel. You know,
did they?
Yeah, Beanie Siegel is on When Things Fall Apart. He's on that album with them because he's from Philadelphia. And then, you know, they did Erykah Badu and they did a Jill Scott version of Don't Worry. So there's two different versions of that song. Huh?
You got me.
You got me? Is that what it is? Yeah. So there's two versions of that song where you got the Jill Scott version and then you got the Erykah Badu version. They're so dope. At the last concert they had, they did both. So you got two women who did that.
And Eve.
And then, well, you know, Eve and Serena are on their own platform for me. I don't not like it, but I don't like it either. So y'all just do that over there. Because they made my girl Serena. And that's another crush. I used to love me Serena. Really? Then now she looks like the goddamn cowardly lion off The Wiz on stage. Because you know how the makeup on stage is different than the movie. She looks real Simba-esque. Nala. And they let her do that. Y'all... And who did she date? Drake. That's the problem. There's the connection.
Yes, how did this? Drake said, "Now see how."
Because she fucked with Drake. The next thing you know, she just stayed over there, and she counted Drake as a black guy. She shouldn't have did that. You heard what Kendrick said. Drake, you better not speak on Serena.
I know. I was like, oh wow.
You better not. You just sit there and shut up. Now she over there.
Happy.
Looking crazy though.
She's happy.
Look.
That's all that matters.
When people start transforming their face, I don't believe that there's happiness there. And that's just personal. So anybody can go with it how you want. Because if you look at yourself, even after they put makeup on Serena and her sister, those were beautiful black women who did not have to touch a thing on their face.
That was not the narrative.
Of course, that's not the narrative. That's what I'm saying. Like, so their self-love caused them to go, let me get Nala.
And fallen victim to what people had to say. Because let's not act like we were always protective of Serena and Venus. People called them ugly. They called them black. They called them mannish. You know, like, so after a while, psychologically, that starts to play a toll on you. Because it's like, okay, well, you're saying that I don't look like a woman. And I fight every single goddamn day in my sport. I am the greatest. And I still don't get the respect.
Not just in her sport. She's one of the greatest athletes ever.
Period. And then you're still telling me that I look like a man, that I'm masculine, I'm this. That's going to start bothering you. And if you have the money and the funds to go and get surgery, you're going to do it. And I feel bad. Because not to say that it's right, but I will say society has played a part in how Serena looks.
I want to know what her sister thinks. Like, did you be like, no, girl, we're not doing that because Venus hasn't touched her face. You know, and there's something about Serena, like, and then she gonna lie to us. I ain't touched my face. I'm like, why do you look like this? And then when she bleached her skin and then tried to lie and say she ain't bleached her skin,
she took those pictures. Sounds
man, and then put light eyes inside of her on her contacts. I'm like, oh.
They said she looked like. You didn't watch the second season of Atlanta, did you?
No.
But they said she looked like Teddy Perkins. This is why people get surgery, because y'all ain't shit.
Oh no, don't make me laugh.
Do you know who Teddy Perkins is?
I do. That's what I'm saying. Don't make me laugh, because then we'll have to take a break. And then you snorkel. Oh, come on, man.
Because like fucking Teddy Perkins. That's what you think of me.
Because once again, this is like the Nacho or Cool Ranch. That was a hit. That I didn't watch it, but guess what? When things are really, really funny to me, y'all, I don't laugh because the way it'll come out will be crazy. She snorkels, and I'm just like, it sounds like I'm dying. So I try to hold it in, but that one is out the fucking park. God, bring back Atlanta.
Oh, please.
Oh, God.
Please.
Oh.
Please. Donald, you're not doing anything. You and your brother did amazing work with Atlanta. Hilarious.
Because that is down the park. I wish we could pull up a picture of that right now. Because she did. And she kind of looked like the dude that is from Verizon. What's that guy's name?
Wait, huh?
The guy that owns Verizon, that owns all the...
Oh, Richard Branson.
I'm so mad she did that to her face. And I got to agree, those girls growing up, that's what I'm saying. She just put blonde hair on it. Because didn't she have blonde hair in the picture?
Yeah, she did. She did. Serena, I love you, baby.
I love Serena Williams. I did. You know what I'm saying? I loved them when they had their little beads. I thought the beads was dope because it played into a part of when they were out there, you hear the clack, 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 clack. It was culture. You know what I'm saying? That many people have no idea. I love them because they were two girls from Compton doing it. And then when Serena turned into this beast of a woman, an Amazon, Venus still stayed skinny, but Serena turned into a Amazon. And now you're just beating the shit out of these little girls, Maria Sharapova or whatever her name is, whooping they ass. How could you not love it? And then you loved it because every time you hit the ball, you scream as if that's the last time you're going to hit the ball. And they're just like scared and terrified. Love it. Then you dated Drake. Oh, now you look like that. Who told her to do that?
I don't know. Maybe he was the one that went after her, and then
I need more information on that because her talking to Drake was crazy. Like, I don't feel like that was a part of anybody's plan. And I know she got to think. I know she got to think he's corny as hell right now. You have to. There's nobody. The only people that like Drake that I'm noticing from even my social media people, and y'all can watch this and get as mad as you want to. People who like Drake are stuck at a time, especially the ones that are my age, stuck at a time where you can't let that dancing thing mindset, corny rapper, happy, don't worry, be happy, MC Hammer shit go. Because Drake is right there. We can't act like his last album did not just sound exactly like Renaissance with Beyonce. They sold you the same music. And now all of a sudden we're going to just dismiss the fact that he made a whole what? Like, come on, man. We can't let you off the hook with that. Like, but then you want to talk gangster? Like, come on, man. Aubrey is terrible. He's terrible. And I can't wait till his child turns 18 so we can play that diss record over again and live it again. Boom. Can't wait. What other icons do we have?
So are we moving on or we staying there?
I'm just saying, what other icons do we have that I feel like are untouchable? Like, I feel like personally, Serena is one of those. Like, while I don't like what she did with her face, I feel like what's that? Which one?
I don't know.
Which day? Oh, the Drake's. It's like you and Beyonce should have collaborated, and then you should have been on another horse with assless chaps. Drake is corny as hell, and so are his fans.
Oh, yikes!
Straight up, they are. Because to be completely honest, you know that Drake is not real. You've been told he has ghostwriters, and now people know who they are. The whole thing that when Kendrick gave us the whole lay down of Atlanta and getting his clout from that, it was a chin scratcher. Like, you know what? I'd be damned if he didn't do that.
Call him a colonizer.
And so it's like, and you are Mr. Degrassi, and not just like Lil Wayne said, because notice, like, people like none of them came to his defense.
And didn't. Lil Wayne said, I'm working on my residency,
Weezy
bitch.
told you in a interview, he said, I told him, keep it Canadian, bro. Just keep the music happy and don't come into this lane of gangster rap. Just stay happy, bro. Literally, quote, keep it Canadian. And you wanted to come on down here and mess with people.
Yeah.
Now, anybody who works with you is going to be questioned. Great move, Kendrick. And then he still got fans talking about he can go to LA. You think? Better take that off the tour trip.
I would like to see how that's going to work for him.
Flat, death drop. Yes! Get up. Then what is the thing that they do when they be like duck walking? That is wild to me. That is crazy. That is crazy.
You gotta have good knees for that.
I'm about to say, like,
and
that
hamstrings.
I probably could do something like that in the 80s. Once I was done with high school football, my knees are questionable. I tripped twice today. I tripped twice today.
That ain't got nothing to do with your knees.
Damn near took myself completely out. And so my knees. So who we got next?
All right. So while we are talking about greatness, let's talk about this real quickly because we talked a lot about Caitlin Clark on this show. Let's go ahead and give some. Let's give some love to.
The team was down by 15 points, and you personally started the run that won this game. How do you find this in you each and every time to be such a winner?
I'm a dog. You can't teach that. I'm going to go out and do whatever it takes to win, and every single night, my teammates rely on my energy. So being able to continue the energy, even if we're down, even if we're up, that's what I do.
Do you now? I've heard you actually say that. Like with some people, you cannot teach them heart. Do you feel like that's still true, especially when it comes to basketball?
Yeah, there's some people who just motivate the team, and they're the X factor. For her team, she's the X factor. And you know who else is the X factor? Who? That headband that's holding that damn ponytail in, because she be getting her ass kicked and her ponytail never goes anywhere. That's right. So whatever's underneath that WNBA headband, she needs to get endorsed by there because she is keeping that ponytail in. And I'm telling you, she gets whacked and it don't move. I don't never see her try to adjust it or nothing. And we all know that ain't her. I'm sorry.
But kudos to her because now she's starting to get a little bit more shine because we do know that Caitlin Clark has dominated the headlines for months upon months upon months, but now they're shining and bringing out the fact that she's making history as a rookie.
What we have to do is continuously support her, no matter what. I mean, granted, the things that come out for her are girl things where male fans, even though male fans do wear girl shoes, but like, yes, they do. Like, especially the shoe collectors, they'll wear girl Nikes in a heartbeat if they come in that size. But hers are Reeboks and they kind of look like Allen Iverson's. So if you wear them, you might get clowned. So let the ladies have that. She
has a shoe. Let me see. Mm-hmm. Are they expensive? Because you know how I am.
She has a well, you gonna go over 100 now.
What?
See how y'all act.
But
now,
but that's how I am with all shoes. I'm like, you said you want $50.
No, man, you gonna go over 100. Like, but men go over 100 all the time.
Yeah.
So for a personal shoe, so you're gonna have to do it.
Those are cute. Oh, I have the perfect shirt to go with those.
Lena laughed at you because you gotta support. You gotta support.
Because what? $100.
How much are they going for?
The one I saw was $130.
That's what I'm saying. $130. You going over 100?
So expensive.
You going over 100. Now, if you want some shoe barn joints,
and Will, and fucking Will,
you want to come into my world of sketchatories. Some sketches, even though my sketches was over $100, so
$130, girl.
You got to.
Shoes are just expensive.
For the Bayou Barbie. I'm waiting for the Barbie doll. That's what they gonna do. And I'm getting Yara the Barbie doll as soon as she get it.
Oh, look at her little athletic leisure. You know what? Let me get some.
But what we need to get is that headband, because that clearly is holding shit together. Whatever they make those headbands out of, if I'm a woman that wears a little ponytail athletic, I'm buying one. Because I'm telling you, watch a game of Angel Reese. You never see her touch her hair, but she gets used and abused, and that ponytail does not budge. If I was her arch enemy, Caitlyn, I'm pulling that ponytail. I'm getting that ponytail.
And you deserve to get punched in your damn face.
And then round one.
Well, here we go. Asia's shoes are on sale for $99 with 20% off. Flash 20. I can afford that.
Now, see how they do Asia. Asia the best player in the damn league.
Oh, that's because they're all sold out. Well, never mind.
I was about to say, because there ain't no way in hell Asia shouldn't have her situation be better than all their situations.
They're literally all sold out.
Asia the best player. She is the Michael Jordan until she cried at the post interview because they lost 5 games in a row. And they was like, when she cried, she was like, I'm like, is anybody going to test her? Because
we are going to move
Joanna
on.
Man was a real movie.
We're going to move on.
And I love my team. I'm like, what the As she cried, she got deeper and deeper. I'm like, God damn. And I just love my team. And I do it for all of them. Like, am I the only? I can't be the only one hearing this now. Asia, how the hell we go from this? This is a crowd. I'm like, what in the hell? Tell one of the reporters to get out the mic. Oh, that's me, nigga. Oh. Her voice is deep as hell when she cried. And I just didn't want to let down my team.
We are going to move on.
Why did I let down my team?
And finally, this is a topic that has been it's the new topic plaguing social media because a lot of celebrities are recently coming out receiving their honorary degrees. And some people were like, no, hold on. Pretty V being one of them. And then Sheree from Real Housewives of Atlanta was another. But they both received honorary doctorate degrees. And people were just kind of feeling some sort of way because
who the hell is Pretty V?
So she's a comedian. She was on Wild 'N Out. She's an actress. You know,
did she go to college?
Good question.
My problem
she's
is
also Rick Ross's former girlfriend.
Oh well, yeah, no, fuck that. Why do you need that?
So my question is to those of you, especially to those watching and to those of you who have degrees, you know, or went to college, how do you feel about a celebrity who just essentially gets an honorary degree?
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
People are pissed.
I can't make any jokes because I'm going to pee.
All right, we'll
revisit. It was your fault. What? It was Teddy. Oh my God, that was.
We're gonna revisit
because that was such a hit. God, that was a hit. Because that's exactly how your face that smooth in the cheek. Let me go.
We will be back, y'all. I promise. Stay right there in CDS. All right, we're back.
I can make jokes again.
We
so
are
this
back.
is Pretty V.
Yes, this is Pretty V.
What did Pretty V do with her life?
So she was on Wild 'N Out, and she went viral for a couple of moments on that. And like I said, she was tied to Rick Ross for a while. She is his ex-girlfriend. She's also been in a couple movies and stuff like that. So she's more so known on social media than anything. And Wild 'N Out, avid watchers know her pretty well. But like I said, she just received an honorary degree, and people literally have been going in because they're just like, okay, well, I went to school, I have my doctorate, I have my bachelor's, I have my master's, whatever have you. And if you're just going to be handing out degrees, then y'all really need to get rid of, student loans, because what you're essentially telling me is that my degree or me going to school, putting into work means nothing when I can just have one received to me.
Well, that kind of depends on what you can do with that honorary degree. What can she do with that?
Who knows?
If she can't do nothing with it, then it's just no different than having a poster. So,
well, that's what Lena said. She said, "What's the criteria for getting an honorary doctorate degree? I have to sit in class." Facts. And especially when you have people like B-listers, or C or D-listers, especially Sheree Whitfield from Real Housewives of Atlanta, where you're getting a degree. Girl, what? How did you get one?
Nobody from Real Housewives should get anything. Nobody.
And I think, hold on, let me see. Let's see. How do you get
because everybody on that Real Housewives portrayed a negative image for our community. I don't think there was one positive person. Maybe Cynthia. Is she Real Housewife?
She was one. I don't know if she's coming back.
Right. I think,
but she was a model.
Right. And so to me, I think she might be one to, but like
so
Nene Leakes, who now looks like a totally different human being.
Totally different.
How the hell do you do that?
So this is how you get one. They're awarded to people who have achieved distinction in a variety of areas, including scholarship, leadership, and public service. They can also recognize people who have contributed to the cultural, scientific, or social development of their community or the world. In addition, some universities may also consider a nominee's relationship with the university or how their achievements align with the university's values. So, yeah.
So what did she do besides be a Real Housewife?
Who, Sheree?
Or
Pretty V?
Pretty V.
I guess because of her efforts on social media. Who knows?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But needless to say, people are pretty pissed off.
I need to work on my doctorate through getting more followers.
Yeah.
The more followers I have, the better my doctorate will be.
Or if you have like outstanding intellectual or creative achievements, you can get one, or through outstanding leadership in education, business, or public service. So that's how you can get one at University of Kentucky.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sounds good.
So yeah.
That's terrible.
But I do. I understand everyone's frustration, because it's just like, like people are literally sitting in class, they're investing in this degree, and then you're just handing them out because someone wants to hoot and holler on social media. Well, if that's the case, let everybody do that.
Crazy work.
Insane.
Okay.
But yeah. So I guess we should switch gears for our messy letter, because we haven't done one of those in a while.
Oh no.
What do you mean no? Oh.
Yeah. So let's do it.
Okay, we're good now.
All right.
Wait, now I gotta go back and find it. Hold on.
Damn.
What?
She do look like Teddy. And we have got to get. So if you guys don't know, TDS Radio is engineered and produced solely by Sofev Kim and Coach Kim Blocker. So behind the screen, there is nobody editing anything. There's nobody giving us cues for anything. There's nobody. So when we need certain things, we got to find somebody, because if I need a side by side of Teddy and Serena, which I do right now, we got to get somebody that can do that, because that joke, you got to be in it. You got to get inside that joke and then let it wire you, because God, does she look just like Teddy? How do y'all feel about plastic surgery? How do you feel about plastic surgery? Like if I came back with my nose thin and my eyes slightly chinky, how would you feel about that? Because I know you're my sister. And you would start by saying, nigga. And then when I sit there with that nose from Woody from Toy Story, and this is how I feel, you'll say it again. Nigga, really? Yes. This is me.
Please don't do that.
My point. You see what I'm saying? Like at some point, somebody in the corner needs to be like, I don't know if that's a good move. I'm gonna do it anyway. Well, let's talk about it. Why do you want to do this?
I can tell you right now, if I was not afraid of needles and not wanting to go through the whole hassle of surgery, I would get my arms done, I would get weight loss surgery, and I would get a tummy tuck in a heartbeat. But face, I wouldn't mess with it. If anything, I probably do like the peels, so then you can get all of the dead skin off of your face and then have like renewed, fresh, skin. But outside of that, like the fillers and nose jobs and eye lifters, and I'm perfectly fine with how I look. I just want to not be fluffy.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, whatever works for people. This thing is funny because if I was to do that and shoot shit in my cheeks so that my cheeks are...
Didn't Stewie do that on Family Guy?
Yeah.
He's like...
If I come in here looking like this, it's your man Coach Block from TDS Radio. Look,
I would never stop cracking jokes.
That's my point. Like, certain things are for certain people.
But I'm honestly surprised you haven't done Botox.
Am I wrinkling?
No, because of your migraines.
Oh, no, I just deal with them.
That's terrible.
I mean, I get it, baby, but I'm not shooting my face with no Botox.
Even if it helps your migraines?
Nope. We'll live with it. Where am I putting it?
It goes in your forehead, just here.
So now my forehead is too big to be completely straight, like a character off a cartoon. What? Imagine Botox in that. Now I'm out here looking like an NBA basketball. In between the lines. You know how in between the lines is. Y'all are crazy as hell. No.
If it helps your migraines.
I lived with migraines for this long. We just gonna ride it out. I'm gonna go to the healing consultant.
His forehead be super smooth.
Yeah. Do you know the level of jokes that'll go with that? Nah.
It might not be that bad.
Nah, I can't. Nigga out here strong as hell on the forehead, just no lines, no nothing. And you can't, because you can't do this. I know somebody who gets Botox in their forehead.
Yeah.
They can't even do this. So imagine me all the time just why ain't he lifting his eyebrows? He can't. Forehead smooth as an egg out this month. Not doing it. It looks like that now. And look how crazy. Look how smooth my forehead looks right at this moment on camera.
It does.
Now imagine it's stuck like that. You know what gives it character? The fact that I can move my eyebrows to do things like this. Like, oh, okay, so now it looks normal. Now imagine it just stuck like this. And I'm like, and it's just stuck. It's crazy. I'm not shooting none of that stuff in my face, man. Because then now when you start, then you're going to need it all the time. That's what I be telling people about this Ozempic stuff. Is it Ozempic?
Ozempic. Mm-hmm. And Zepbound and
once
Wegovy
you start it, you're
that.
going to need it if you don't change your life habit. As a guy who has to take a shot of insulin every day.
And who won't share the wealth.
I just told you I'm over here looking like thinner, and you're like, yo, let me get that.
Come on.
No way, Jose. I'm
gonna come in here and steal it anyway.
I'm down to my last vial. And my goal tomorrow is so that is the last vow I have to take. I'm going in there like, if you don't give me a pill, because I don't want to keep shooting myself with this stuff. No, because then you have to keep it up. Don't do that. You can do it other ways. Don't do that.
Can you?
There's going to be a side effect that people aren't going to like. I promise you, it's coming. It's coming. Because there's no way it's like, oh, this is the way we all lose weight together. Click, 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 click. No.
Might be willing to take the chance.
Nah, man. You don't want that.
Don't let me come into some money. I'm like, I'm buying all the stock. Fuck your diabetes. It's about me.
Now I'm over here. This is TDS Radio.
I'm like, look at me.
I can't get my insulin because all these people who don't need it got it.
And is
now I need a kidney. Crazy work. Crazy work.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what we're talking about.
I
now.
don't know either. We were supposed to do the messy letter.
It's 7:30.
Let's go ahead
Ready?
and jump. Yeah, let's do that. Let's jump into the messy letter. I have it. Yes.
Messy letter.
What was that? Messy letter. Okay. This one says, anonymous, please. My boyfriend, fiance, we got engaged a few months ago, has been carrying on with other women on this hookup site. I confronted him about it over the weekend. He responded that it was his marketing technique. Of course, I
checked out.
What?
With that. Read that again. Because
Okay.
I automatically went to what and stopped listening.
Okay. Thank you for your honesty. This says, my boyfriend, fiance, we got engaged a few months ago.
Mm-hmm.
He has been carrying on with other women on this hookup site. I confronted him about it over the weekend.
Am I hearing this right? We got engaged.
Yes.
A couple of months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And he's hooking up with women on his site.
Yeah.
And she knows it?
No, well, she said she confronted him
about it
over the weekend.
So she knows
this past weekend.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And there's more letter to be written.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot more to, yeah. It says, hold on. I confronted him about it over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
He responded that it was his marketing technique. Of course, I quoted some of the inappropriate things that he said in some of the messages and asked him what he was marketing. When I became silent about the matter, so did he. We talked about other things easily, just not us or the confrontation for the rest of the weekend. No affection was exchanged, not even the slightest, by his choice. Monday morning, as I was leaving for work, I told him to have a good day with not one word in response from him. After leaving and thinking about everything, I called him and asked him what was it that he wanted out of this. Was he just looking for a friend or a roommate to split the bill with? At first, he refused to acknowledge my question, and after attempting to say that I had done something wrong to him or that things were whatever I think they are, since I know everything, he eventually said that what? At first, he refused to acknowledge my question, and after attempting to say that I had done something wrong to him or that things were whatever I think they are, since I know everything, he finally said that he was sorry and that the activity would stop. When I returned home from work, he was treating me like he was mad at me or like I had done something wrong to him. I'm not quite understanding his behavior or his response. Therefore, I'm not really sure how to move forward. He said he was done with the other dealings behind my back and wanted to make it work, but then acts and talks to me like he has an attitude as if I wronged him in some way. I definitely love him, but at this point, I'm feeling like, what is really the point? What should I do?
I don't know. I don't fucking know. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
So, from the letter, what I'm getting, it sounds like he has been hooking up with women or talking to other women
and
on
she knows
dating
it.
Yeah,
and
so she
it.
found out about it. She confronted him, and then now he's treating her like she's in the wrong. And now she's wondering if she should even bother, continuing on with the relationship because they just got engaged.
Stop. The moment, he's not going to stop because you've accepted it. Because you've had this much dialogue about it. So you've accepted it. He's not going to stop. So deal with it or become polyamorous.
Gross.
I mean, because at this point in time, he knows. You know, he knows you know. And the game is to make you feel bad. Quote Stephen A. Smith. Wow, this how you gonna act? This is just my game. Wow. Because I don't even understand my marketing. What are we talking about? What does that mean?
Yeah, marketing technique. You're on a damn dating app and you're saying that this is your marketing technique. Nah, nigga, what? Explain to me. What are we talking about?
What does that mean? How do we have a marketing technique on a dating app when I'm engaged? Marketing for what? Are you starting your own cyber business for this? And this is your field research? You ain't that smart.
Matchmaker?
You ain't that smart. Bottom line. Because you got caught. So you're not smart.
And that embarrassing feeling when somebody's reading your words to you.
All he needed to do is just fess up, apologize, and keep moving on. And this would have been done because she's dumb enough to be like, what should I do? What should you do?
Well, that's what Gabe was saying. She know what to do. She just want you to convince her to stay.
No, I'm not gonna, convince you to stay. It's not hard to stay. Just act like you didn't see it. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm gonna start giving advice that they want to hear. Just continue to do the right thing, and that's stay in this relationship. And don't hold no resentment. None of that. Just take it.
Ta-da.
Yeah, now we got 20 minutes to fill. Because just take it. Just whatever he dishes, take it. Because that's what you're going to do anyway. You wrote the letter because you want somebody to co-sign. Well, yeah, girl, you should stay. Y'all already engaged. What's the date? Have you invested any money in the wedding? Any of that stuff? The answer is no. You just got a ring on. You can easily take that off and put it on the counter and go on about your business.
And take this as a sign for you to go ahead and get up out of this relationship because, like you said, he's not going to stop.
No, don't get out the relationship. Stay in the relationship. Stay. Because what else are you going to do? This is what people want to hear, Kim. You want to give them what they don't want to hear. They don't want to hear that. Get out the relationship. No, they don't want to hear that. They want to hear, see, because you got to fight for your relationship, girl. Because, see, men's is going to do what men's do. You caught the nigga cheating and you're engaged. And you asking on social media what you should do. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. So I'm going to give you a crazy answer. I feel like you should support his marketing abilities. His
marketing technique.
And then let's see how that works. Maybe y'all can market him into something big. And he can become an overnight sensation and y'all can get some money off of it while he sleeps with other women. Gigolo is what that's called. Stupid ass. You say stupid ass. You stupid. You're stupid. You're not going to get no grace. I'm going to start turning into the angry bearded man on messy letters. You're not going to get no grace from me because you're stupid. You're stupid. You sound like a person that would find money and turn it back in. Because you're going to do the exact opposite of what you're supposed to do. You found all the evidence that this man is cheating. And he said, yeah, see, that's just my marketing technique. And didn't say, nigga, you don't have a marketing job. So what are you marketing? Yeah. Dick? Oh, man.
The fact that he was so confident in that answer shows how little he thinks of your intelligence.
Correct. It's my marketing technique. What you mean, baby? This is what I do.
And
clearly I'm good at it.
For this man to then still be mad at you. Like, you're mad.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What the hell? Oh.
Men's is straight out of Taliban.
Yeah, men's. Men's. That's how stupid they want me to talk. That when you write this type of stuff and you expect a logical answer. Here's the logical answer. Well, of course you need to get out of this relationship because he doesn't respect it, because he's already stepped out of it. Unless he was doing it before you guys got engaged and now you're just catching him. So if he was doing it before you got engaged, then now you have a real problem, because this is actually what he was doing beforehand. And I can't say he was lying to you. He was hiding it from you.
Yes.
And then now you stumbled across it. Now you have a choice: deal or no deal. That's the choice.
It's that simple.
Yeah, the deal or no deal. Now me, no deal.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with that.
Because you'll never be able to trust them. Never, ever be able to trust them. What did that say?
So how did they meet? Is that how he met her? Not sure. That is
That's
not in the letter.
You gotta, there's questions now. Now we're gonna dive in your life and make you sound even more dumb. Because if you met him on social media, that's how you're gonna lose them. Same way you meet him, same way you lose them. So you met him on social media, and now you feel stupid because he told you, "Hey, baby, this is what I do. I got you like this," and now she's sitting there like, "You did." And he'll give you every reason. I'll see, I'm engaged to you, and then that holds you tight. And now you sitting there stupid because your girlfriends, you done told them everything about how great this Negro was. Now you got to backtrack. This nigga is like the rest. God damn.
Girl, don't ever put your relationship out there, girl. Save yourself the embarrassment, because these niggas are embarrassing.
Some are, yeah, some are.
Don't do it, sis. Don't do it. That's not your man.
I just get upset that people will write this and ask, looking for help. There's no help to give you. I can help you stay in the relationship. The way you do that is forget you seen everything that you saw and just keep pushing. If you cannot do that, then you got to get out of the relationship, because there's no conversation or communication that's going to allow you to be comfortable with what you saw.
And I think her confusion also is the fact that he has an attitude with her. But you know why he has an attitude. He's upset that he got caught.
Because what is you snooping for? Life was good. This ain't got nothing to do with you. You all in other people's business and finding stuff out. Damn. Now here I go having to explain this to you. Well, why are you doing it? It's my marketing strategy. Shit.
You better check Grindr and make sure he's not on there.
What's that?
Grindr is an app for gay hookups.
Let's go to the comment.
Kim, start dropping names. Keep me anonymous. Well, Jennifer said her man, no, we will respect their wishes. They want to be anonymous.
I'm trying to figure out, Gabe, how we ended up talking about goddamn Grindr. Now,
because that's a thing now. That is totally a thing where women are now creating fake Grindr profiles to make sure that their men are not on there. And some of them, some women I know, they have found their men on these Grindr apps, and also saying that they would like to be the bottom. Told you, these niggas are embarrassing. Keep your relationship private and take your L's in private.
There's no way, top or bottom, that can justify anything that you said. The fact that we're even talking about the engagement alone tells me everything I need to know. Like, oh, and he want to be the bottom. No. He is having this conversation. By the time we get to that point, it's already, whoa. Wow.
I'm telling you, it's a real thing. It is a real thing. Yes. Yes, women are creating fake Grindr profiles. So, sis, you might want to do that as well because you never know. While he's sitting there talking about marketing techniques, he could be laying it low and spreading it wide.
We don't got nothing else to talk about. What is this?
Right there. I tried to pull us off that topic. What in the actual world? It's true. It's true.
Yo,
I'm telling y'all, you do not want to be in these dating streets. It's crazy. It's crazy. There's a whole movement of DL men who are choosing to have Grindr profiles and have profiles on Tinder and Hinge and Facebook and stuff like that, so they can safely, have fun with both parties. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But up. So, sis, you got a lot more to worry about.
If you are one of those men, you got to be careful. Because people from my job is watching now. If you are one of those men and you are playing this game, it's not fair to the person that you are with. If you want to live that life, at least communicate that with all parties involved. It's not fair. So to sneak and do that is beyond crazy to me. And I'm having a hard time
I can see
digesting this conversation because you said you know people who have caught their significant other on these sites. That is a terrible thing either way. Because if you are a gay man and you think you're in a relationship with another gay man, why deceive the gay guy that you're with and then still be dabbling over here on that side of the fence? Why not just tell everybody that all doors are open on your car? Even the trunk. Every door is open.
Are you proud of yourself?
I'm not proud of myself for even having this discussion. I'm quite upset that this is a discussion that we have to have of men hiding themselves who want that life. I'm being so politically correct because I have people from my job who watch this and I don't want to offend anyone. I'm just saying it ain't right to do that.
It's not right to deceive anyone. No, it's not.
I think, or that. To set up an account is crazy work.
Yes.
Because that means you are actively looking or pursuing. It ain't even like, well, if I come across, I'm actively pursuing.
And Grindr is essentially like the male on male Tinder, where it's just a hookup site. So if he's on there, you know exactly what he's looking for. There's no mistaking. It's not like, oh, I'm looking for a relationship. No, you're looking to have sex.
Ouch. This hurts. I don't what is being said?
The analogy. Pun intended.
See, this is Men's National Mental Health Awareness Month. And this don't help.
Just come out, baby. Just come out. That's all. Say what it is that you want. Because I promise you, there is somebody out here who will want the same.
See, that's how I feel. Like, I have no problem with gay men. I have problems with men who deceive but also enjoy gay men. That's wrong. If that's the way your boat float, get on it and stroke all day. If that's what you like to do.
That's what you want.
That's what you like to do.
Go for it.
But to hide it and then probably talk junk and demean others of that community, you have to portray this person that you really aren't. Just do it. You know what I mean? Like, if that's what you're going to do it and be good at it. And not play games. There's so much I want to say, but I found out that there's people who at my job who watch this. So I have to be careful because I don't want to be called in the office. Hey, man, those
You
views.
can't say that.
Yeah, those views are a little rough. As rough as I can get is this. Don't straddle the fence. All, intents and purposes, don't straddle the fence. Gay men don't deserve it. Straight women don't deserve it.
Right.
That's as raw as I could be. If you are one of those down low dudes, that's an insecurity in you.
Oh yeah.
Because what are you hiding? And I don't know. I say this. I'll say it this way. God, I'm tap dancing. There is, as much as Black people feel as though we are wronged, and we are, there in history is no better time to be a Black person. Our ancestors would look at us like, what? You know what I mean? Like when people say things and they be like, oh man, you can't say that. I can. What would Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, or any of these other people do with social media? You get what I'm saying? Like the ability to connect people like that. Think about things like that, right? There's no better time to be a Black person, and we still got a lot of road to cover. I feel like that about people in the community. At this time, is there a better time to be a part of the community? Yes, there's a lot of road to cover, but it's not as taboo as it was, and people do not have to hide as they did. People, like there's things that are happening that cause an ease to, if that's your lifestyle, that's your lifestyle. You know what I mean? Before, there's slanders, there's slurs that people were saying that would hurt people and things like that. Now people lose their job, you talk crazy. So why hide? What about you can't accept the fact that you might like somebody whose hands is rough?
Okay. All right. We were doing good.
You like rough hands. Because if I like soft hands, I want those. You know what I mean?
We were doing good.
So if you like a rougher hand on you, just say that. I like rough hands. A little callus on the hands when you touch me. Ain't nobody gonna get mad. I promise you.
Swear.
Nobody cares.
Because we could be besties.
Especially with her.
Yay.
Especially with her. With me, we cool. Dab you up. What's going on? We gonna go get something to eat?
I am the greatest wingman.
No problem with gay guys. Like none whatsoever. So then just do that. Like straight men who worry about gay guys aren't straight men.
I've heard that a lot.
There's not a straight man I've ever met that looked at a gay guy and was like, I can't hang with him. He's gay. No, I don't. You and I don't have the same vested interest. Where we going? Let's go. What we gonna do? If a gay man or a straight man is like, I ain't hanging with him, it's because he's fearful of that gay guy's gaydar. And next thing you know, he gonna be like white chicks. Squeak, 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 squeak on that dance floor.
They still have to worry about acceptance or lack thereof from their families, friends, and loved ones. That was going to be the next thing I was going to say, because some people, their families are like, you better not, and I can't believe, and why would you? You shouldn't. Like,
and you know what? And those are the people that I pray for, because that means you still haven't gravitated to a space where you're comfortable with you. Because As a straight man, there are family members who don't like who I date, who I marry, who I hang around. That exists for straight men too. Who you love and who you decide to love is solely on you. And there are heterosexual people every single day that create or that have ridicule or receive ridicule from their family about their selection. You see what I'm saying? But there's still no better time where there is community for you than now. If we look back in time, everything had to be hidden. You could not, there wasn't a community open enough to where you could feel comfortable in. And I say that about Black people too, minorities. There's no, as much as we got so much ground to cover, there's no better time to be a Black person. Would you go back to the 50s? Like, I think it's better back there. Hell no. Not going back. You know what I'm saying? So there's no time where I would be like, no, you know what? It was groovy to be Black in 1965. There's no better time to be a Black person, to be a minority. There's no better time. Same thing I feel about the community, because there are laws being built for the community. And yeah, you may have that situation where I want to tell my family and I want my family to accept me. That shit happens with heterosexual people. And they'll dismiss you because of who you decided to date.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't down with biracial relationships.
And that's why it's important to have, like you said, your community of people who do support you, because family will definitely make you feel this big for who it is that you choose to love.
Yeah. Because here's the other thing. You're doing it anyway. You're just deceiving yourself because you're doing it. So you think if I hide it long enough, they don't know. I promise you, somebody knows.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody knows. So you're only lying to yourself. You know what I'm saying?
There's someone that I know. I'm just waiting for them to come out. And they don't have to, because it's not my business. They don't have to come out to me.
Who?
But but when they decide to.
About this off the air.
Shut up.
I'm one of the loved ones that's like, who? No, I promise you I don't care. I don't give a damn.
When they decide to, it's not going to be a big like, she's like, okay.
She?
Huh?
It's a she? Oh, it's a he. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. When they decide to, I'm like, I know. And then and what I will say is some friends and family members will surprise you because they'll say, oh, I know. I was just waiting on you.
Yeah, I was waiting on you.
Yeah.
I was waiting on you. What the hell took y'all so long? God damn. You trying to tell me y'all leaving every event together and we didn't know?
Right.
Y'all coming to every event together and we didn't know. Y'all meeting at every event together and we didn't know. I tried to sit next to and you pushed me out the damn chair and we didn't know.
and you know, Instagram tells all your business of what you like and stuff like that. So I'll be like,
y'all done signed on that damn house together and you think we didn't know? We know. We were just waiting on you, baby.
And then you get, that moment. It's like, okay, we're just waiting on you. So anyway,
if you really out here in this world, I promise you, if you're really out here in this world and you are living this world, meaning that you have to go to work, you have to pay bills, and your job depends on how you provide for your family. Some people call it check to check. If you think I give a damn who you sleeping with,
facts.
And I know I gotta punch this clock. I did not go to sleep like, I think that nigga Terrence is gay as hell. And I'm gonna find out. Nope, I went, I gotta deal with these damn kids in the morning. Lord, pray for me. And if somebody tell me, hey, Terrence said he gay, why you care? Is you? You want what Terrence got? Because why are you telling me Terrence's business? I don't give a damn who Terrence is sleeping with. And I said Terrence because I don't think I have a friend named Terrence.
I was going to say, you're using that name pretty freely.
I don't have a friend named Terrence that would be gay.
Terrence, I'm like, motherfucker.
Now, I do have some friends, but I ain't going to say nobody's name because then everybody going to get mad again. Like, so when I tried to say this last time, everybody got all pissed off.
Wait, did you have friends that
were gay? Yeah.
Oh.
You knew that. I'm not friends with him now because I said it. I told everybody, was like, that's fucked up. It's not.
It's not a secret.
Why are we hiding? Y'all see what I see. Yeah, but you ain't supposed to say nothing. We ain't. Wouldn't they be happier if we all was just like, man, I don't care?
Swear, like you said, life is kicking everyone's ass right now. I do not care who the hell you're sleeping with.
I had a bum get mad at me because I couldn't give him a goddamn cigarette. Do you think either one of us at that exchange and argument cared about who somebody else was sleeping with? Shit is real out here.
And do you know how hot it is outside? And it hasn't rained in almost a month.
Male or female, don't nobody want to be touched. It's too goddamn hot. Get off me. Last night, my fiance and I slept in 2 separate rooms. Nigga, don't roll on me. You too big. You right. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep on this couch so we don't suck up too much air conditioner together. It was hot as hell yesterday.
Listen.
And I promise you, she slept in the bed comfortable after her shower, and my ass went to the couch. And both of us had the ceiling fan and air conditioner on. So we wasn't, because you know, as soon as you start getting here, you can feel it.
The heat. Back
and she's physical when she sleeps. Get off me. And I'm the one that's like, I get pushed, hit, elbow. I didn't want to go through none of that last night. So I took my ass and enjoyed the living room air conditioner. It's too hot to touch anybody. Do you think I give a damn who's sucking and opening and the other word with an A in?
Just be upfront, especially when you're in a relationship with someone.
It's hot as shit out here. And we talking about, now you know they sleeping together. I don't give a
All right,
damn.
it's time to go. Thank y'all for putting up with us today.
Boudreaux and them is together. Boudreaux?
Tomorrow we have a special guest, and we are closing out our 3-part installment. What is the actual name of it?
Closing the tabs.
Oh, so it is closing the tabs?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we are going to continue that conversation with...
Maybe we'll talk about men who can't come out. What do they suffer from? Oh. Because how can you live? The last piece is talking about living your life, your best life, with a clear mind and an open heart. It's perfect. Like when you do have people who are struggling, that, especially men. I know that this is a thing, because why? There's a stigma upon men who are, down low or bisexual. You know what I'm saying? First thing that they say is, a man can't be bisexual. You're either gay or straight. Well, I don't know if I agree with that statement one way or the other. I'm just saying that's what men do to one another. So imagine a brother who is bisexual and all he hears is, hey man, yeah, he in a group of guys, and the guys is like, yeah, because you know what I'm saying, you either straight or gay, my man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm saying? Because you only straight or gay. Not me. And then now he feels like, well, no, nigga, I'm straight. And then the other dude who he's with that's on the other side of the table is like, Bernard.
Nigga, shut up.
Bernard. That was from Low Down Dirty.
Yes, I know what it was from.
I'm sorry.
And that y'all are at all the Pride events together. Like, ain't that?
I could have sworn with them Daisy Dukes.
Wasn't you?
And didn't you have them Beyonce boots on?
With the clacking fan?
Wasn't you at the Renaissance with no women?
And was clack, clack, clack. Yes. I made a lot of friends with that concert.
My homeboy immediately said, he's like, yeah, I went to the Beyonce concert with my woman. Goddamn, don't start no shit. Oh, and everybody's like,
there were a lot of couples that went. Now, there was one guy behind me who clearly didn't give a damn. He was on his phone for majority of the concert, but there were some guys that enjoyed themselves.
That was GK. He said it was a great concert.
Yeah.
But that's him. He's that type of guy, not gay. What I'm saying is he's that type of guy that whatever environment he's in, he's going to have a good time. I probably would have been like, we got to get out of here for this traffic hit.
Okay.
Just think about it.
If I paid 200 plus, I'm going to enjoy my fucking time the entire time from beginning to end.
If I go to a Beyonce concert, it's not for me. I go to a Beyonce concert, I'll enjoy the music and the dancing and things like that. You know what I'm saying? But you, once again, and
we're not going to see you clacking.
If I stood up on any Beyonce song, any, you would go home like, now hold up. This nigga stood up on 4 different songs. Let me go listen to them songs he stood up on, because that's questionable behavior.
I think it said, do that left, do that left.
Could you walk and talk at the same time?
Yeah.
You'd be like, hold on. Hold on. These are your whole flow would stop. No about me, you must not know. Especially if my eyes is closed and you in it. I don't know the words. In a minute, baby. Fuck is you? Fuck is you doing, man? That's my jam, is it? Then lean and look at you, keep. Does he do this at home? Mm-mm. Sit down. Sit down. I got something shimmery on Catch the Light. You'd be like, now hold up. Any man who went there like that, any man who went there shimmery is on Grindr.
Can we listen to it on the way home?
No. Hell no. So, hey, last thing before we get out of here. Hey, all men, please go get your annuals. Tomorrow is mine. So, got to go find out. I'm getting closer to that age where they want to stick that scope up your bum. So,
you got to be safe. Make sure you're good. You know? Make sure you're good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I think I got a year. But because of Dad's health, I think they're going to talk about this at this next one. So I'll keep you posted. And honestly, if I have to do that, guys, especially for Men's Mental Health Month, I'm going to film it. That's something that I'm going to do, like the process and, you know, having to drink the stuff and how you feel and all that, because I need men to know while mentally, and we just talked about all this other stuff, while mentally it is hard for us to grasp. If we can find any issues early, better chance of living. So I was just talking to my sister on the way here, man. Got to find a way to get another 20, 30 years out of this old body. And with that being said, I got to get my checkups and my annuals. So I urge all you other men to do it. So once we start hitting that 43, 44, 45 range, 46 and up, go get your prostate checked and all that good stuff so that we can make sure any type of polyps and all that stuff can get destroyed and we can live here for our kids and our family. All right. It's TDS Radio. See you tomorrow. Our voice, our culture.
Bye.